Well, let's change subjects real quick. I was listening to the Audio Unleashed podcast.
No,
Every time I
Audio
cut my
Unleashed.
hair,
Say it right.
It's the only thing I pay the Patreon subscription to, or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I should pay for errands, but I don't know. I feel weird about that.
It ain't worth it.
No, it's worth it. I know it's worth it, but it's like,
No, you can just call me, man. We can talk for an hour and a half.
I don't want to look like I'm, biased or anything by paying. I'm paying. I don't know.
All right.
Anyway, what you call it? So I was listening to the podcast, and usually they're kind of like not hating, just criticizing reviews where people are saying all this great stuff about products that are kind of questionable. Let's just say that's usually what I hear. But on this last one, they kind of talked about like their favorite things from 2023, right? Like the best of the year stuff and stuff that they just liked, right? And I personally enjoyed it as the listener. And I thought about it. I'm like, no wonder people like to hear positive reviews, right? I liked it because I felt like those things were actionable. If they tell me about a product that maybe sucks, well, I wasn't going to buy it anyway, right? Yeah. Unless I was going to buy it, then it's actionable in the sense that I maybe won't buy it, right? But if it's not a product I was looking at anyway, it's not going to make me want to go and look at that product, right? Yeah. Versus if they talk about something that they really like, I might not be interested in that product, but I may want to look at it. It's something that's actionable. So it was interesting to see it from kind of like a different perspective. As me, just the consumer of their content, I kind of understood, like, I see why people like positive reviews because it is more actionable. You can do something about it. Like, oh, that's interesting. Let me go check it out. Let me go see if that's something I'm interested in. So anyway.
Yeah.
Have you found that people seem to like your positive reviews, or they what?
I don't know. I was actually thinking about that recently. Like, I used to think that negative reviews would bring clicks, but I made a wish. All right. But I think the positive ones tend to probably do better, actually. I guess it just depends on what it is, like if they're going against the grain, something that everybody else loves, then maybe people are interested to see another side of it, but I don't really know, man.
I guess it's more kind of the extremes though, because I do like to see when something really, really sucks.
Yeah.
Like almost to the point of where like you're disgusted by how it measures. I'm trying to watch those. Like if it's really, really, really bad, I want to see the really, really, really bad ones. And I want to see the ones that you really like. But the ones that are kind of in between, I'm like, I guess they're all right.
Yeah. I hear you.
But I guess that's how it goes, right?
It seems that way. The positive ones do seem to get, well, at least more positive interaction. Yeah, so that's good.
I mean, if you say like something is bad, then people like it, and they're like, "No, your review is bad. You're bad. You're bad, Aaron. Bad, Joe.
You can't hear. All you do is read measurements." Okay. But I don't know. I kind of gotten to the point where it's just like I don't really want to waste my time on reviewing something that's bad. So I may do a little something for it. Like I'm not going to pretend like I didn't see it or didn't hear it or didn't review it because I spent time on it. So I'm going to publish it, but I may not spend time to make an entire video of it. I may do a short, or I may just make a post on my community tab. It says, "All right, the data's out there and I didn't like it. I'm done. I'm moving on."
See, that's what I said before, though. Is like, I would rather spend my time on things that I think are cool. Like, if I'm going to spend the time to make a video, I want to find the cool things. You know what I mean?
I want to find them, but at the same time, like, I feel that people need to know if something's not good. Like, if you get your hands on something that's not good, then people should know. And however you want to go about addressing it is fine. I agree that maybe spending time on a full video for it, not really worthwhile. It kind of bums you out. You're like, ugh, this sucks. I don't really want to even talk about this. So I'm just like, all right, I tested this thing or I reviewed this thing. I don't like it. It's on my website.
Joe putting Fresh Hater Jay out of a job. Yeah, I need to.
Larry.
I ain't seen Fresh Hater Jay in a while.
I haven't had to bring him out. You know, he's safe over there. He's chilling.
Yeah. I mean, look, I like bad reviews. Van says, I like bad reviews. Makes me think twice. And Right Wave said it. People want to hear that the gear they just bought is awesome.
That's usually the truth.
Mm-hmm. And then when Aaron comes in with his fancy schmancy clip of measurements, it's like, this is not a good speaker. They're like, what?
Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
You cannot hear.
Make sure to join us every Monday for our live stream at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/Daily HiFi.